Ooh, this is the ghost of financial predator. I came to scare you because you have not been budgeting. You went to buy the new Yeezys and you did not put money in your savings account. Ooh. Now your bank account is red. You cannot pay your phone bill and rent is coming up. Ooh. Now you got credit card debt and you cannot invest in your early retirement. If you don't change now, you will be working forever until you are 75. Boo!
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, my name is Morris Galvez, and this is Finance Predator, the channel where we scare you so you can retire before you're 65. I'm kidding. The slogan of this channel is staying hungry for your financial freedom. I would like to start this video by apologizing to my subscribers. The last few weeks, things have been really busy at my job, at my current life, and I did not have time to work on and upload new content for you guys to watch. I have not been able to meet the time frame that I set up for myself, which, now that I think about it, it was a little bit too optimistic, so I had to change it. I will now be having a max 2 videos a week, one in English and one in Spanish, para mi gente. In case you didn't know, I am a one-man army. I do my own editing, my own shooting, my own scripting for all of my videos. I also take care of my social medias like IG, TikTok, and the website. All of that coupled with my job and my daily life, things can get really hard to take care of. So bear with me as I will try to have as much content as soon as possible. And there will be a minimum of at least 1 video a week, maximum of 2. Also, did you notice something different compared to my first video? Yes, better sound and better video quality. My goal when I started this channel was to provide top-notch quality content to financially empower people like me. People who knew nothing before La Llorona came into our shores and we realized we were financially vulnerable. Also, another reason why I did this channel is to empower my immigrant and Spanish-speaking community, as we are some of the most financially burdened communities in the USA. And I hope that with my example and the information I present to you, you can also get to live the life you dreamed of, as happiness is a human right and everyone deserves a little bit of it, especially now. Look at us, who would have thought? And so I want to say that it takes a lot of hours to plan, shoot, and edit a video as simple as this one, and to also research and provide the information in such a manner that it makes it fun for you, so you can make wise decisions with your money. And for all of that, the only thing that I ask is for you to like this video if you find it interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to this channel, as it lets the YouTube algorithm know this is a good video and it should be shared for other people to watch and learn. And also because I need to start making a living to help my little boy Bubbles, also known as El Baboso. Also, for those viewers that gave me a thumbs down in my first video,
A very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. I will find you.
and I will end you. Nah, I'm kidding. I welcome criticism. If there's something you didn't like about that video, or something that I should improve on, or there's something else you would like to start watching or seeing in my videos, go down in the comment section below, leave a comment, even if it's good or bad. I will make those changes, as these videos are not made for me. They're made for you, and I do them with love because I want you to succeed. Now, this is free information. I am not selling a service. And if you Google what I'm pretty much gonna have in this whole video, you're gonna find many other articles, publications, all for free online for you to do your own research. But the reason I make these videos is to give you a shortcut, make it easy for you to learn these things. Instead of taking the time and wasting time finding them, I provide them to you in one-stop shop, which is this video and my website. Go to my website, you'll find a lot of this information there too. And so it's more like a help guide for you to make financially stable decisions. So in exchange of all this free information, like this video. Now, this video is focused on just one thing, budgeting, which is the first step in a whole series that I call Road to Your First Million. Very catchy. But yes, this is gonna be the first step of a whole series. So stay tuned, subscribe for this channel, and you're gonna get to see the whole sequence. Now, if you missed the first video, you're gonna have a link in the description below and a card showing up around here directing you to that first video. Click on it and watch that one first if you would like to see it, and then you can come to this one so that way you can keep track of the timeline. As for this video, we're gonna discuss three main things: why you should budget, how you should budget, and which tools you can use to budget your money. Now, as always, I have to give you the famous disclaimer. I am not a licensed economist, nor am I licensed in giving you financial advice on how and where to spend and invest your money. But who I am is just someone who figured out that financing should be free for everybody and education should be given to all those that need it and want it. And we should all know about the tools the rich and wealthy use to create their empires. So if you like this content, subscribe and share this information to those that are in need of learning this. Your parents, your cousins, the uncle, all of those that you think need to know about these things, go for it, share it, as I wanna pretty much just give information to everyone. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you come from, you should know about financing and how to take care of your money. All right, now we're done with the formalities. Let's get to the topic at hand. Let's go. Regardless of what you hear online, there is no magic process on how to become rich in 1 month. In fact, becoming rich is a long process that takes years of discipline and following some simple rules, but you have to be doing them diligently. Some of those rules are living below your means and not spending more than what you make. I'm talking to you, credit card swipers.
Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping!
There was a time where people like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, and others alike were just regular people like you and I who just had dreams. And they found that money should not be spent recklessly, but instead be used to create and build their empires so they could reach their dreams. In fact, it was Warren Buffett who famously said in 1991, the year I was born, I'm a 90s kid, "If you couldn't tell by my handsome yet young looking face." And this is a quote that I've taken to heart ever since I began my financial journey this past year. He said, "I've seen more people fail because of liquor and leverage. Leverage being borrowed money. You really don't need leverage in this world much. If you are smart, you're going to make a lot of money without borrowing." Warren Buffett, 1991, Lectures of Notre Dame. What he is essentially saying in this small yet powerful quote is that you should stay away from bad debt and vices, of course. Bad debt come in the example of maxing out credit cards without having a plan or the income to pay them, or taking a personal loan to buy a car that is expensive and way above your means. I'm talking to you, Lambo lovers. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't use credit cards. I use them and I have many of them. And I am not saying you should not take personal loans. I've taken some, but the problem is that if you don't have a plan and you cannot pay them, that's where we go wrong. The crazy thing is, you can avoid making a lot of this bad debt just by having a plan on how to budget and how to use your money the right way. This is where budgeting your monthly income comes in. And it's something that I recommend everyone to do, no matter where you come from, no matter how much money you make, no matter how rich or poor you are, you should be doing this today. Now, budgeting is not the end all be all, and it's not magic, but instead it's a lifestyle and a long-term strategy that will help you become rich. By spending less than what you make, you can use that extra cash that's in your hand to save it in a high-yield savings account like with the Bank Ally, invest it in the stock market on ETFs like BOO, or dividend ETFs like BYM, SPHD, or invest it in the tools that you need to start your own business like website hosting. In the last video, we went over the golden rule of budgeting. This was the rule 50-30-20. But for the sake of this video and to remind everybody, I'm gonna go over it again. So you should spend your monthly income by 50% of it goes towards your needs. This is stuff you can live without every month, like rent, car payments, insurances. The 30%, that goes towards your wants. This is the stuff you desire to buy, but you don't need to buy. The new Yeezy Quantums for the ladies, those Fashion Nova baby dolls so they look fire. And ladies, for your boyfriend, the Xbox or the PlayStation 5. I need a sugar mama. And the last 20%, that goes towards your savings and investing. Now, I want to clarify, this is not a rule set in stone. It can be changed or tweaked according to your needs, your financial goals, risk tolerance, and financial stability. My own personal budgeting rule is 40, 30, 30. 40% of my whole monthly income goes towards both my needs and my wants. So I keep both together because I know that I don't want to spend that much. The middle 30% that goes towards my savings. Most professionals are advising that you should have at least 6 to 12 months of all your monthly expenses saved up. Now, as for my last 30%, I put that in investing, and I do it in two ways. I invest in the stock market, which is a risky endeavor, and I invest in my own business, which is a little bit risky, but I think I have more control over it. So they're both risky. You just have to figure out which one you want to do and which one you want to spend more on. Now, if you don't have a free brokerage account, I can give you 3 recommendations. You have WeBull, Robinhood, and TDAmeritrade. And there will be links in the description below that will take you to creating that free account so you can start your stock market investing today. And if you do, with the link of Robinhood and the link of WeBull, you will get 1 free stock. And that stock, I would use it to learn about how does a stock gain value, how does a stock loses value, and train yourself in how the stock market works. And I will have more information on stocks and where to invest and how to invest in future videos. Now, as for how to tell the breakdown of your income, expenses, and figure out how you should budget your money, we're gonna hit the driest part of the video, which is pretty much gonna be a lot of math. The good thing is very simple math, and I will do it for you. But if you bear with me and stay through the whole video, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you follow these rules, you're gonna become a millionaire before you're 65. So let's break the budget down using, of course, the rule of 50, 30, 20, which I used in the past. And we're gonna be using a practical example so you can see how budgeting should be broken down. First, we need to know the average annual gross income of the household in the USA. According to the US Census Bureau, in 2019, the median household gross income, before taxes, of course, was of $68,703. Now we need to take the average yearly taxes out of that total income. That way you're left only with the post-tax income. For this part of the process, I found actually this really good calculator online from Neovu, but I will have a link in the description so you can redirect yourself to that link. And it's a very nice calculator that you can use to make your own calculations depending on how much you make, how your personal income. Now, to make it very general, I'm not gonna include any state taxes or any county taxes or city taxes or anything extra that may come in your taxes depending if you're a homeowner, a business owner, and all that. So I'm just gonna use if you're just an employee with just normal federal income tax deduction. And in order to do that, I might use the example of Florida in the calculator. So let's look at Florida with the calculator. As you know, Florida doesn't have any state taxes, so that's perfect. We're only gonna be seeing the income tax that is federal. So let's input the average yearly income. Let's put the year, because that's how you're gonna make in a year. Now let's switch to the state of Florida, and here. So the average taxes, regardless of which state you live in, will be of $13,545. Of course, as if you make the median household income that the US Census Bureau got in 2019. If you make different, of course, it's gonna be a different amount. So take that away from your gross income / pre-tax income, and you will be left with your post-tax or net income of $55,158. So if we break it down by the year, your 50-30-20 budget breakdown should be $27,579 for the needs, of course, $16,547 with 40 cents for your wants, and $11,031 with 60 cents for your savings and investing. If you would like to see the breakdown per month, that would be of an income of $55,000. You divide that by 12, you get $4,596 with 50 cents. So that's how much post-tax income you're making a month. Then if you follow the 50-30-20, you have $2,298 with 35 cents for your wants, $1,378 with 95 cents for your needs, $919 with 30 cents for your savings and investing. As an extra bonus, I'm gonna add a screenshot of how the taxes look for people in California. You see, it gets added a state income tax. And here is another bonus for the state of Texas, where there is no income tax.
All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait.
Wow. We got through the driest part of the video. I promise, everything else is chill. Now, I suggest downloading the app Mint, M-I-N-T. This is an app that not only lets you figure out your budgeting and set up budgeting rules, but also keeps you updated on all your financial accounts, credit cards, bank accounts, auto loans, credit score, pretty much everything that you can think of about financials, and it puts it all in a nice dashboard for you to look at and keep track of. It'll tell you how much you spend, how much money you have, your investment accounts. It's a very good app actually. I recommend it. I use it for my own budgeting. Now, as a matter of fact, actually, I can help you do a walkthrough using my phone. We're gonna go to the App Store, search for Mint. Once you find Mint, download it into your phone. Of course, if you have an Android, go to the Play Store. If you have an Apple, go to the Apple Store. And once you download it, just open the app, click on Create Account. Go on Create Account, choose an email, of course, the email you use for financial stuff. Choose a password. Try to get a password that is strong, since this is gonna be connected to all your financial accounts. Confirm the password, confirm the email, choose the country. Of course, if you're in America, you put United States. Put your zip code and enter your phone number, which is gonna be used for verification. Now, to create an account, you will get a text to your phone number that you inputted for the account. It'll ask you to write that code once you wanna finish setting up the account. Past that, you can create a little passcode, so I'll do that right now. All right, since we just created an account, put your first name, if you would like, of course, you can put whatever, I'll put finance. Here, so you can get a lot more options. I would choose be more in control of my budget. The good thing is that this pretty much does most of the math that you should do on figuring out your budget. Now, in order to do this though, you will have to add your bank account. For me, I have Bank of America, so I would add Bank of America account, but you should do it for your own bank account. Once you add your bank account, you set up everything, you can get access to the dashboard and it'll give you the net worth of your cash, bank account information. Pretty much that's how much money you have in your bank. Then you can start adding many other things, like you can see the transactions that are going in your bank account. You can connect to other accounts, connect credit cards, set up goals on how to start budgeting, other programs that they have. You can set up your Social Security to get your credit score. You can see a little summary of your accounts and what you're spending your money on, and there's more resources that they have, of course, everything. So if you made it this far, you can now call yourself a shark of finance. Give yourself a pat in the back, an invisible handshake, like this video like if your financial life depends on it, and subscribe to this channel if you had enjoyed this whole breakdown. The truth is, if you follow these rules and you don't spend more money than what you make a month, you, my friend, you will become a millionaire before you're 65. My goal for this was to show you how to start taking control of your budget and your finances and try to live below your means. And I've given you pretty much the basics of budgeting. There's a lot more deeper stuff that you should know, but that's gonna come in future videos. And I also hope you had some fun watching me blabber about this dry process. Like I have said before, investing and budgeting is a long-term goal and a lifestyle, and it should be carried out with discipline. As you know, the elections are coming up and things could change rapidly no matter who is president. But the good thing is that at least now you have the knowledge. Regardless of who becomes president, you're gonna be able to take care of your own finance and take care of your family and your future. Another tip, don't let fly rest on your head, because that is embarrassing. Oh man, it happened to me too. So just like that, I leave you, and like my friend Myke Tower said, let's go for that G-Wagon.
Arrebatado dando vueltas en la G-Wagon. Si quieres dentro de ella te lo hago. Ella y yo no somos nada, pero no celamos, no.